Let's talk about pentas. If you didn't already know, one of the coolest things that you can do in human design is take individual body graphs and combine them in different ways. This is a screenshot from Neutrino Design, and we're looking at the penta view. So pentas are combinations of 3, 4, or 5 charts, and you're going to see them displayed like this. Now, what does this mean? Essentially, what you're looking at are the channels between the throat and the G center, and then the channels between the G center and the sacral. When we're looking at a penta, we're not looking at an individual being. We're looking at a transpersonal aura, an aura that's comprised of more than 2 people, so 3, 4, and 5 people. We use the pentas in 2 different fashions, either as a business or a family. In the business side, we are looking to fill in all the gaps. We're looking for all of these channels between the throat, G center, and sacral to be present. That means that we have a functional penta. Or in other words, the penta is going to do its job. For a business, this is very, very important. But for a family, these gaps here are not as important. See, in a business penta, if you have any of these gaps present, that's called a dysfunctional penta. That means that the business is not going to do what you want it to do. And specifically, things are going to fall into these gaps. So, for instance, you might have the vision and the capacity, the resources, the money is there, but no one knows about it. There's no oversight, there's no coordination, and then there's no commitment. And this means that so much energy is going to get dumped into trying to get public relations off the ground, but for whatever reason, it's not going to work. Same thing with oversight and anywhere you have these gaps. Now, if you're a family, these are different. I just switched it to family, as you can see up here. And one of the things you might notice is that these change, which, by the way, if you have the app, you can tap on these and it'll give you like the description of what it is, either in a family sense or a business sense. But when you're looking at a family, essentially, and this is my family right here, full transparency, one of the things that we don't really do all that often is demonstrate our family. We don't have all that many traditions. We're not here to discover new things, and we don't really explore the world all that much. This is just the way that it is. And the difference between a family and a business is that a business is here to like achieve something. A family is really meant to adapt to these gaps and ultimately just like not fall into the trap of trying to compare ourselves to all the other families that are out there in the world. If you are the leader or the alpha of the penta, whether it's a business or a family, one of the things that you want to be really mindful of is how much energy you're putting into these gaps. This is, of course, just like the tip of the iceberg when it comes to getting information about the penta. The penta is a very different kind of analysis than a body graph per se, because we're not looking at how to awaken a single individual to the beauty of their form and their uniqueness. We're looking to either take a business or a family and figure out what the dynamics are going to be based off of the conditioning and the circuitry that are present in the family or the business. If you want more information about your unique family dynamic, I recommend this app, Neutrino Design. It's 25% off if you go through the link in my bio. And if you want help with this, I do penta analysis. You can find the calendar via the link in my bio as well.